This is the game we are playing today. HD Poker. My name is Van Pebble. Let's get into it. We have queens and sevens. There's a possibility this guy has 3 sevens. I'm going to ask him 3 sevens? Or 3s and 7s. He could have a full house as well. Here's the thing, if he goes all in, I don't think I can follow him. He basically does. He's basically telling me that he has that. I'm going to fold that hand, even though I've got a really pretty looking hand there. Queens and set. Yeah, that's great. Okay, cool. See? So that follows the instinct. So, oh, this guy's all in right off the bat. Things are fantastic. Let me introduce myself. My name is Van Pebble. Let's get back into the game here. Aces, 3 kings. I mean, for some reason, just to start off the game, trips, and trips. So, here we go. Things are great. I have a really first of all, the reason I'm playing this game is I play this game all the time. I love it. It's been a while actually. I haven't played card games in a while. I was playing Balatro for a really solid time, and for some reason it just that took my focus away from cards for some reason. But I'm glad we mentioned cards because wait, I'm gonna call this. Oh, okay. Wait, this might be a quick game. This might be another quick game here. Oh no, we have him. We have this. We're winning this so far. Yeah. There you go. Nice. So, let's get into everything. First of all, the reason we're playing this game is because we got a brand new member on our Twitch follower list. He's on the team. Ladies and gentlemen, big warm welcome to Swall1929, I believe is their name, I think. Let's double check before. Let's not leave the table yet. Hold on. Let's see how this hand goes here. Ace 4, King, Queen. And so this is an interesting so far. Interesting table. People are not afraid at this table to go all in, but that's because it's a low playing hand. I mean, it's to get into this game is like 1 mil. It's not very hard. It's not very expensive. People aren't afraid to just throw all their chips in the middle, which is cool. But it also gets kind of crazy and chaotic. And I'm going to go ahead and, just in case, I'd like to see if maybe we can play 2 tables at once. Let's get back to the game, and let's talk about our new member. So we got this guy here who decided he liked what we were doing, and he joined the team.
Chance of liking.
Swall1929, welcome to the Twitch, pal. Thank you for joining our team. Now, I went to whisper at this person. Whispering means direct messaging on Twitch, and I said, Swall1929, what? Thank you for joining us, I said, and then I said, what would you like to see me stream? And Swall1929 said, HD Poker. So here we are. We're playing HD Poker. I want to call out Swall1929. I'm going to fold this, by the way. I like these people. I could win this one possibly, but let them fucking play it out. I had King 7 diamonds. Yeah, it doesn't look like we would have won this hand though. King Jack's looking like the winner here. Yeah, that's it. So this guy, whose name on this site His name is Swall1929 on Twitch, but on HC Poker, his name is Boston Bonanza. And Boston Bonanza, I have invited you to fucking play with me at poker, and you have not taken my invitation, sir. You have not. You have not. Accept my invitation. That's number one. Okay, thank you. We're done with that topic. As we continue to play HC Poker. And I'm glad to be back. I haven't played HC Poker in a while. He actually stoked the fires that are within me, that lay dormant for a period of time. These are heavy words we're laying on you. But basically, we played this. I used to play this all the time, and I just kind of like I've been playing Balatro, and I was glad to see when this person said play HC Poker, because I think HC Poker is a great stream. It gives me a chance to talk. It gives me a chance to get my skills up in Texas Hold'em. It's a tournament-based kind of a thing. It's exciting to watch people, play against each other, and it's fun. These are all real people. These are all real people. Not everybody knows this. This is real time. It's very fun. And it's really cool. I actually have to say, man, I don't want this to turn into an advertisement, but if it is, so be it. HC Poker is one of the greatest games out there. It's a free game. Now, I know this is like illegal, but it's not gambling. It's not real money. You can spend money on to buy some of the things and the features in the game, but I don't spend a fucking dime. I just use whatever I win on the game. I just use whatever I win, and it's cool. You open chests. If you win, it's very, very fun. It's a very fun website. We'll show you more later. Again, it's not an advertisement for HC Poker, but it's free. And if you guys come on here, I can play with you. Unless you're a coward, Boston. Unless you're a coward. I'm kidding. I don't think he's a coward, but I think I might have scared Boston Bonanza away because I told them we could stream together. I think they got scared. You don't have to stream. You don't have to put your voice on here. Just show up, accept my invitation, and play some poker. It'll be fun. So that's one thing. By the way, Ace 2, 3, 5. We're on a straight. We're on a straight. Potential straight here. Janan. All right. Check. Pair of twos. Ace kicker. What do you got? Nice. There you go. So there's 3 people left at this table. I've got 2 threes, which is not my favorite hand in the world. I like having a pair, but the pair of threes is a very, very, very... Oh, there's a 3. That's why it's exciting. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to play minimal here. I like that there's a king on the board. I like that there's hearts on the board. It gives somebody hope. And it makes them think that maybe there's a chance. And somebody could have a flush here. I don't know. I'm going to take a guess and say no one has jack shit. So I'm just going to play it through. Let everybody just play it through. Probably somebody has a flush at this point, I would guess. But maybe not. 60K is a really small pot. I'm going to tweak it a bit and take it up to 100. I mean, they could have a flush. Okay. Okay, so that's exciting. This game's exciting. I'm excited. Now let's talk about something very, very, very fresh and new and exciting for the Van Pebble stream. So today is supposedly it's going to go down today. It might have to wait until whenever Amazon decides to deliver. I've noticed that Amazon has been boycotted recently, all right? We will not. But the good thing about those kind of things that happen, we're going to play this hand because King is a nice card to have. a very high-ranked card to represent it. We're just going to keep checking. As long as they check, we check. They check, we check. She checked, chock, chock. Cheek, cheek, chook, chook. And there they go with the pair of twos. Tobinator. The Tobinator. Tobinator. To me, the Tobinator is like a British guy, probably. I'm a British guy. I'm the Tobinator. It's a play on the Terminator, but I'm British, so I'm Toby. So I'm Tobinator. Do you get it? Do you get it now? Yes, Toby, I get it. You're the Tobinator, and you take American culture and spin it on its ass. Great job, mate. All right, 80K. Everybody thinks they have something. Let's take a look at what we got here. Ladies and gentlemen, the straight takes everybody away. And the Tobinator, whether he's British or what, who cares what he is? He's a winner. He's a winner, god darn it. So, really, there's the three of a kind. Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tobinator's going to get taken to school here. The Tobinator I'm taking the Tobinator all in, folks. Oh, it's a brutal takedown. The Tobinator. The Tobinator. Oh my God. Never. It's been a long time since I've been taken out so brutally by a competitor at the card table. Ladies and gentlemen, brutal. Okay, so we have a couple games we're gonna play here. Hopefully these two tables will fill up. That gives us time to talk about our plan. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024-2025 Panini Hoops Basketball Series Factory Sealed Blaster Box of Packs, 90 cards with 6 Optic Chrome Premium cards per box, chance for rookies, autographs, and memorabilia cards. What the hell does this mean? Why are you reading this to us? Okay, well, there's a reason why I'm reading this. So I've been changing the game lately. We streamed last week. Okay, this is the context of the situation. Last week, if you go to my, which I recommend you do, go to my Twitch page and take a look at Van Pebble and follow Van Pebble, by the way. This is not an advertisement. Let's not advertise right now. But if you look on here, you will see my videos. And where is it? There we go. And if you look at my videos, what you will see here is just chatting. All right? This is where we shined our boots for about 40 minutes. We had a spit shine, and we have some boots. I'm a security guard in real life, and we thought this would be fun. This would be good. People could get to know who we are. And it was a good success for me because it showed me people do enjoy watching stuff like that. I was right. My instincts were right. So that made me go even further. I said, I'd really like to open up a pack of cards on stream. Now, at first I thought maybe we'll do Pokemon cards because Pokemon is the hot card. It's really like the hot thing. And I'm not really much for the hot thing. Like, whatever is the trend is not my thing. Also, I really thought about it. I was like, yeah, but who cares? Just open up. Maybe you'll get like a Charizard. As you can see, I know some of the names of it. A Bulbasaur. You know, it's very exciting, and I know it's exciting to see somebody open packs. However, I think it's only exciting if that person really cares about the card. And since I really don't care about Pokemon, I said, let me think about something else. And what I realized is I'm a huge NBA guy. And I'll show you. By the way, we're still waiting for the table to fill up. We're almost filled up. I can't wait, because the 80 million is what we really want to play anyway. So I'm a huge NBA guy. I play fantasy basketball. Here's my team. By the way, shout out to Van Pebble on fantasy basketball because we are in the playoffs. We did a great job. We came in 5th place. We're doing great. It's been a tough season. But anyway, I say that to say that I'm a huge NBA fan. So I thought, why don't we open up some NBA cards on stream? I bought myself a book where I could put the cards in, and this will be a new hobby for me. It's not going to be a one-off where we open it on stream and then we just... It's not like, when I spit shine the boots, I see the boots every day. So that's why I did the boots spit shine in the first place. That's why I spit shine my boots, and I thought it'd be a good stream. It's a good stream because there's something that's really in it for you. My passion is to see the shine on the boots. Well, it's the same thing with this. I want to see if I can find I would love to find a card with my man fucking Luka Doncic, who not everybody knows this, but if you don't, then you really are just a computer person, and that's fine. But Luka Doncic is a player for the Dallas Mavericks. He got traded about 3 weeks ago to the Lakers, and I happen to be one of the biggest Laker fans on the planet. These are Laker bracelets, and so the idea was, why don't we do this? And it's exactly what we did. We bought this pack for $34. There was another pack I was going to get for like $80, but I decided, there was one too for like $59. And I decided, this is our first pack. Let's just spend like $30. We don't need to spend a bunch of money. And let's try to get the best pack we can. It's cool that Luka's on the cover. It gives us a little bit of like passion for the whole thing. And so that's really I guess you could say is my announcement. So we will clip this because then people can see the clip. He's got an announcement, and the announcement is this: I will be opening up the 2024-2025 Panini Hoops Basketball Series Factory Sealed Blaster Box Pack, and I will be doing it most likely today. And I will be, this is going to be a huge thing for me because I've never opened up packs before. And it's going to be fucking great. I'm really excited about it. And so that's the announcement. Thank you. That's the end of the clip. Go fuck yourself. Just kidding. No, don't fuck yourself. That's not a good way to end the clip, but here's a good way to end the clip. There you go. Yeah. I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited. I've been paying attention. I don't have cable television, so I watch movies the way a lot of people do. I go to the sites that you're not supposed to go to. I'm not going to say what they are. And I watch movies. I watch movies in theaters that are out. I watch television shows. But a lot of times what I find myself doing is I go to YouTube and I watch unconventional entertainment. And one of the things I watch, since we're still waiting for these tables to fill up, because that's what this stream is. When I play HC poker, by the way, it's a lot of this, a lot of waiting around. Sometimes it jumps right in. So let me show you this guy real quick. Coop. This guy, his name is Coop. Let's get back to the game real quick, and we'll come back and talk about it. 5-2, we're going to fold that. All right, there we go. Now we're playing poker. And the guy's name is Coop, and he does Coop's collection, and he opens cards on stream, but he also goes to these conventions, and he sells his cards and he trades his cards. And I thought that's exciting, even though I don't care for Pokemon. I do think that the card thing is, and it is something. My thought on cards, to take it a little bit further, as we finally get on table, very nice. I actually like this table quite a bit too. I like it. Even though my character is an ant and it could never survive in this environment. Oh, maybe it could because it's a bubble. Okay, never mind. So, the idea of collecting a card, I have thought about this for a while, actually. And it was seeing this guy's collection and seeing people do open cards and stuff that made me realize, it's something that I could do, just not with Pokemon, but with sports cards, with NBA specifically. And I could see myself finding a really good card, holding on to it, letting it accrue some value, and then maybe one day selling a card. But the fantasy is like you get a card that's worth a whole lot of money and you end up unloading it for like 50 grand or something. That's crazy money, and it would be cool to do something like that. But wow, okay, we got an all-in situation here. Nice. Boom, we lose a player. And here we go. We're going to fold this one. So, yeah, it's a very exciting idea. It's only more exciting because of last week when we did the Spit Shine, which I recommend you guys watch. You're watching a guy who's basically, I'm a security guard, and my passion is that I am passionate about that job. I love it. But it's only 3 days a week. And the other 4 days, I'd like to get involved in other things, get my life going. I'm an older guy. I want to live my life to the fullest. I want to maximize my life. And one of those things is streaming. I'd love to stream professionally, but it's not sustainable. I don't make any money off of this. I'd like to. You got to build a following. You got to build an audience. There's a couple ways to be, the way I see it. Oh, I almost had a flush, by the way. Take a look at that. Look at that. Here's my theory on, here's how I see it. All right. How you can become a successful streamer, right? First of all, you could start young. That's one way. That way left us a long time ago. Because when I was younger, we didn't have streaming. By the time streaming became big, I was already about 40 years old, or 30, in my late 30s. When people were actually like streaming PUBG and shit like that, I was like 40 years old. I'm not even kidding. I'm 100 years old right now. I'm a very young 100 though. No, I'm 50 years old. I've still got plenty of life left, hopefully. But the thing is, time is on our side, but we're not young anymore. The other way you could get into streaming and become successful is be very attractive. Look, I'm not here to put anybody down, anybody in this room down, but that ship sailed. I am not a model. I love myself. I love who I am. Make love to myself almost every day. But I am not a sex symbol, and I am definitely not somebody that people are... I've got, like, teeth missing. I mean, I'm not a guy you're tuning into to go, like, to like, oh, he's so hot. It's just not the deal. And it's okay. But that's my point is, that's the way. Because I don't want people to sit there. The reason I go into that hard and I explain it, I over-explain it, is because I know there's somebody going, oh, don't feel sorry. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I'm just telling the fucking truth. Wouldn't you rather hear somebody know? Isn't it refreshing when somebody knows, hey, I'm not a fucking looker. I'm just a guy on here. My passion is doing this. And one of the things about being on video, and I thought about this when I did this originally, we could do this where we just talk and we take our face off the... But you know what? Why? It's engaging to have your face up there. Just put your face up there. Be yourself. It's fine. If I really want to, I could try to make myself look better. I could get teeth put in, which we will someday. We could get like a nice haircut. We do something. I don't know. Maybe we'll put a fucking color our hair. I'm not going to do any of that, but I'm saying we could do that if we wanted to. So don't feel sorry for me. So there's another way. Oh, here's a good hand. Perfect timing. Ace Queen. I'm coming in. The game is afoot. Not a great flop. I'm gonna burp. Excuse me, that was gross. I'm gross. See, there you go. You're making fun of yourself again. You're not gross. I know. Shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a very good river for us. Flop turn river, that's how it goes. This is the river. This guy obviously has something. I'm just gonna like fuck around. Oh, I've got something. I don't. I fold. My guess is he either had a flush or probably like a 2. So we lost a bunch of money there. The other way, there's other ways that you could become a successful streamer overnight, virtually overnight. And it's usually the reason I spend so much time talking about before I start defending myself is that you can become very successful in streaming if you're attractive, you know. And I don't think it's a secret. You know, people like to look at attractive people, and I maybe sometimes I get annoyed by people. I go, oh look, they're so hot. Oh boy, we get it, you're hot, but they're playing the game. They're doing what, and that's one way you can become a successful streamer. Another way you can become successful is to do things that are good quality, even with a cheap mic like we have and a cheap camera. But we have a nice computer, but you know, our setup isn't like gangbusters. But I think the reason it works is because it is possible to do something that's different than what these other people are doing, and you can do it on a budget, and you can still become successful. But I think doing it the way I'm doing it is going to take some time. That's basically what I'm saying. I think if you want the quick success, and who knows, maybe one day you just do that one video that all of a sudden gets, I've seen that happen to people where they stream for even people that look like me, like a guy with teeth missing and stuff, where it's like he keeps doing it, and eventually people just catch on, or it's that one funny video or whatever. And that's a possibility, but we're not doing this just for that to happen. It is a nice dream that I like to keep alive, which is the possibility of having that viral video. But I think for me, building our stream, building what we do, discussing it on the stream like we're doing, creating a relationship with the audience, right? And yeah, that's the goal. That's what we're doing. And eventually you keep doing it, people see a product that is very consistent, that is very strong, that it works every time, and you go, you know what? We like that guy. And then you fucking success, and then you make partner. Like, I would like to be an affiliate of Twitch. They know that. But it's not like I'm like, you know, I'm a very small fish in a very big pond of Twitch streamers, but they know I want to be affiliate. The problem is, I mean, everybody wants to be affiliated. I think the deal is, I just don't have the followers. I don't have followers. I don't have the view. There's certain things you have to do to become an affiliate of Twitch. And I have not done a few of them. One of them is to get people talking at the same time in your chat. So if you get like 5 people chatting at the same time, you checked off a box. Well, that kind of takes me out of it a little bit because I don't talk to chat. I don't look at chat at all. I'm not that kind of streamer. I'm a different kind of streamer. So I might be more successful on Rumble or these other things, even though I think they're all kind of based on the same template, which is... By the way, we just won a hand there. It's a very good hand. We needed to get a win there. That was important. It was a good win. It didn't do much for us except it kept us afloat, and we're going to play this hand here. The very high. Actually, the blondes is the dealer. The blinds are the antes, and they're quite high right now. But I feel good, man. I'm with it today. I feel great. I got some sleep. One of the toughest things about being a security guard is when I get off the shift, the next day, the recovery. I got 4 days now off, but it takes a lot of time to recover at that first day. I'm still learning how to do that. Well, I'll paint the picture for you. Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go for it here. I just want to see the card. It's not the card we wanted to see, and we're going to have to get out of this hand. Unfortunately, we just don't have it. It's a good try. I wanted a straight. So, yeah. Yeah, one of the things about being a security guard that's very tough is the long hours. And what I'll usually do is a lot of caffeine. So do a lot of caffeine, try to do it in a smart way. But when it gets to day 3 and you're doing 10-hour shifts standing on your feet, because that's what we do, we stand on our feet. We're on our feet the entire time. We get like 2 15-minute breaks and a 30. So it's like the thing about being a security guard, and there's people out there maybe watching this going, forget being a streamer, I want to be a security guard, Van Pebble. Well, listen, let me tell you about being a security guard, Van Pebble. Oh, wait, I'm Van Pebble. Let me tell you about being a security guard. If you want to do it, it is a very thankless and difficult job. Most of the companies that you get hired, especially when you're just starting out, to give you the very minimal of what you need. Let's break from the little conversation we were just having, and let's get into it. We are now in 2 games at once, and we're having a conversation. So we're doing 3 things at once. This has never been done on a stream before. Ladies and gentlemen, clip this. We are breaking ground right now. I just clicked on something that said yes. As I talk, as I play 2 tables at once, it's crazy. I don't believe what's happening right now. This is wild. Okay, clip that. Shut up. Let's get back to the game. Oh, man. So, ace 3, no. So yes, we're playing 2 hands at once. It's very fun. It's almost more exciting to do this, actually. It's actually really cool to play 2 tables at once. But you know what can happen very easily? Is one of the games can suffer, or both games can suffer. But you know what's not going to happen? That's not going to happen. Because I'm good. I got this. Don't worry about it. You're with Van Pebble, all right? I'm an experienced poker player, all right? I'm a gamer. I can talk at the same time. If you want to be a security guard, it's very difficult. The conditions are not great. The problem with being a guard is, okay, we have ace 3. Somebody bet a 77 million, which is ridiculous. I'm folding. I don't want to lose that quickly. Let's take a look at the left table real quick. Back to the right table. 7-6 folding. So they had a full house. So it's a good thing we didn't play that hand. 8-2. I don't not like that, but I don't love it. So, the thing that's really was a bummer for me joining the security force was just realizing how horrible the conditions were when you go to these different sites. You don't have like a refrigerator. There's no place. They want you to do long hours. They don't really want you to leave the site, so you're stuck there. You can get like food delivered, but like who wants to pay $40 when you're only earning $200 a shift? If I'm lucky, I'm making $200 a shift, which is good money, right? It's good money, but it might be slightly more than 2. Let's see, 10. It's like $250 a shift, right? But still, like, why would you want to spend $50 of that on fucking food? So a lot of times you don't get to eat. You don't have like very good breaks. There's nowhere to really sit and hang out. Most people just want you to stand like a military soldier, which is totally cool. Not every security job is like that. There's a lot of security jobs where you could just sit at a desk, but those jobs, you also get treated like shit. Or you end up with other people you don't want to work with. Like if you work in a hotel, you have to work with the concierge people. They're usually assholes. So there's a lot that goes on with security. If I look to the right and left here, I'm on the left table, I'm on a straight draw. On the right table, I'm just going to check that. For some reason, there's a problem with the volume, and I'm just hoping everybody can hear me. We're going to go ahead and fold that table. Hold on, I want to make sure I'm being heard right now. Let me just... Hello, hello, check, 1, 2, check, check.
And Lakers.
Okay, I think it's just the game. The sound went off on the game for some reason. I think everybody can hear me pretty good though. I just want to make sure people can hear me. I just want to do a quick test and then we'll get back to it here. Let's see. Can you hear me? Let's see. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. So yeah, the security guard thing is, you know, it's a job that people think it's going to be easy. It's not. And I also think if you get into it for the right reasons, it's a great job. If you actually get into it just to be like, I don't want to do anything, that's the problem I find, is that the people you work with suck a lot. So what I like about security is a lot of the jobs, it's you by yourself. And that's the job I have now, and I'm finally in a place where it took me like a good year of like 3 or 4 different companies to finally get a company I like, to get the shift that I like. It's close by where I live, which is what I like too. We're going to go ahead and hold on here. I'm trying to figure out why I can't hear. I want to hear the chips, and I want to hear it. I'm going to go ahead and get out of there. I'm going to get back in there, and hopefully when we come back, we should be fine. Because I don't know what happened there. It was weird. All right. Thank you very much. All right, back to the game here, and then we'll talk some shit. We have King Jack over here. For some reason, okay, they switched tables. So now the left table is the smaller $1 million entry, and the right table is the $80 million entry. I'm going to go all in because I kind of have to. The left table looks like it might be the end of the road for us. Maybe not. 10. We need a 10. We need a 10. Jack, King. So we're out of this tournament, which is totally fine. Not a big deal. We did a good job. I like our effort there a lot. I feel like we did a great job there. I can't be mad at that. 9-6. The only reason I'm playing this, I don't usually play 9-6. I'm going to play a 9-6. I like the clubs. But as soon as somebody bets, I'm out. I'm not going to stay in this thing with a 9-6. The way things are looking. Yeah, I'm going to get out of this one. This seems to be the more aggressive table here. We're doing good on this one. 70 mil is good. Alright, this is a nice hand here. This is the one where if somebody raises it, I'm going to go along with it. I mean, if they raise at this point in the game right now, I'm going. All right, this is a little different. The flop's a little 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're on a straight draw. I'm gonna bet a little bit of money here. Let's see if we can get a little money out of this one. 4 million. He calls it. The king comes up. We check it along. And we lose to a pair of 10s. What are you going to do? It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a good play. Good play. And we didn't lose too much money on that one. It wasn't too bad. But being a security guard is like, I find that like I enjoy it because I look at it as an extension of my military, which when I was a kid, I joined the military and I did not like it. I'm not going to get on here and try to toot my patriotic horn. I joined the Marines back in '92 when there was nothing going on in the world of war. The United States was the dominant military place. We were in no danger of going to war of any kind. So I didn't even think about war when I joined. I was a field radio operator. I ended up leaving like even a little bit earlier than my time was up because I was miserable. I got honorable discharge only because I made a deal with the guy. So that's I'm coming clean on here. I'm not coming on here like, I was in there, man, we fucking shot 10 guys. And I'm also not saying I was the greatest soldier. In fact, when I left the Marines, I was in there for about 4 years because when I went to boot camp, we ended up seeing somebody stealing some shit. And me and a couple of my boys, my buddies, we saw some guy stealing from another Marine. And because we were like witnesses, we had to stay longer after training. After boot camp, there's another training that happens. So we were in that secondary training, and that's when we saw somebody stealing. And that's when we had to like, basically it was like a court-martial situation for those people that were stealing this stuff. And we were witnesses to it. So I ended up staying longer than most people. My training was like almost like a year longer. Like half of a year to more. It was a long time. And so by the time I got into the field, and it was actually, I went to Japan, and then I went for a year. That was great. Then I went to California for a year. I was like, this is bullshit. I hate this. I don't like the military. There's nothing going on. And I got myself basically kicked out. It's a long story. We could tell it another time. But I basically did close to 4 years. I got the fuck out. I think it was like by the time I got out, it was around 96, 97. I mean, it was like 4 years. So, yeah, that's the whole story behind the military. But there's things about the military I liked, and that's the stuff that I kind of do with the security job now. And so I love it. So if you're an ex-military, you might like it. One of the things I run into, though, with being a guard is like for some reason, I don't know why this is with me especially. Maybe it's because I just look the way I do. I look like an everyday guy. People always think like that they can do whatever. Like everyone says like, how can I become a security guard? Looks easy. You know, makes you feel like shit, but like... Or like older women will come up. There was like a lot of older people will come up to me and go like, I want my son to be a security guard. Is there an opening right now? Or this happens to me sometimes. I'll have somebody limp up to me, right? I'm not making fun of people that have a limp, but this is what I get. Somebody will come up to me who's limping, fat, out of shape, like... They're breathing heavy just because they got out of their car and they came up to talk to me and they go and they catch their breath, that annoying thing that people do when they're about to talk, that thing, you know, and they go, hi, and I go, hi, how are you today? And they go, you guys have an opening for security? And they're like puking. And I'm like, you can barely breathe. You think you're going to stand for 10 hours and walk around this, you know, what I do? You can't do it. It's not for everybody. The weather is tough in Seattle. Just to finish up about the security thing, and then we'll focus more. We're just not getting any cards, guys. That's basically all that's happening. And that's what these streams are, you know? There's a lot of talking that goes on in these streams, which is totally fucking what it's about, man. Hey, man, when my voice gets high like this, man, you know I'm being sincere. You think I'm not trying to be sincere right now? Come on, man. Come on. Hey, come on, guy. Good table here. This is what I like to see. This is where I press the issue. If we're going to do anything, this is the time to do it. 20 million on the table. There's always that one guy or girl that has a nice set of cards in their hand, but it's not represented on the table. And that was actually quite nice for us. There's a nice little keep us in the game. Basically, that just keeps us going. It's 3 and 6 million. The antes. Not bad. Not the worst antes I've ever seen. So this is a good time to try to... And again, here we go. We're going to push the issue. Because nines are good. I'm going to go all in here. No, don't go all in. 8 million. Just enough to get a little win. Maybe not. This player's... Okay, good. This is the player I want to go against. I don't know. They might have a jack, but I don't care. I'm going for it. I have an ace in my hand. And there we go. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to be pushed around anymore. We don't come to this table to get pushed around. All right, here's an idea. Here's what now we're totally off the subject of security. We've talked about that. We've talked about cards, and we've talked about how we're going to open up some cards on stream. I would love to do that today, but if it's tomorrow, it's tomorrow. The other thing I want to do is just freestyle riff, and that's what we're doing. We're just talking right now. Here's an idea. Right? Have you seen the movie Rounders? Most people have. The characters from Rounders. Rounders, the Russian guy from Rounders, right? This guy, Teddy KGB. Here's the idea. I just want to spitball. If you happen to be watching the stream and you're a movie producer or a writer or a script writer or any kind of thing in the business, here's what I propose to you, and we can go in business together. Or you can steal my idea, which is probably what you'll do anyway. By the way, we have jacks in our hands, which is a nice thing to have. We're currently playing in this hand. That doesn't do anything for us, but it also, basically, whoever had the small pair, if that's what they have, this guy's going all in. That's a big play. I called him. Not a good call. Not a good call. I don't know why. I just felt like it felt like I needed to make that call, and I did. I'm really sorry, actually. I regret it. I'm just going to go all in now because I basically don't want to sit here and try to grind. This is how it goes, really. If it goes this way, it goes this way. We got plenty of money. If you look at the top right, you'll see my arrow key, my arrow. 13 billion. We got enough money. We're not worried about it. We'll probably win this hand, which is funny. Which means we could only win like 14 million. That's hilarious. We might not win this one though. We won't if another space. Okay, we won that hand. That's actually a decent. You know what? Decent win. That's actually not bad. I'm not mad at that. King 7, I'm going to fold. Try to regroup here. We're still in the game somehow. Unbelievable, guys. That was a big win, actually. That was very good. That's the way to do it, man. Don't give up, you know? So here's my idea. Well, let's watch this, actually. He's got aces and he's got queens and eights, excuse me. I'm burping. Queens and eights. Let's get a little caffeine in our system here. Coca-Cola, man. I love Coca-Cola. So here's the idea, right? The movie Rounders, right? Great movie. why did you love the movie so much? All right, I could tell you I loved everything about that movie. It's about poker players. It's about a couple guys who play poker. They grind it out. It's underground. It's one of the things that put Texas Hold'em in a whole nother level. People from everywhere started playing that game because of that movie, whether they want to admit it or not. It's embarrassing to admit when a movie motivates you to get involved in something. That's how I feel anyway. If your whole life is like changed by some stupid movie, it's a little embarrassing. That's all. I'm just saying. I'm willing to put it out there. It's embarrassing. But it never really moved me that much, although I did play poker. We used to have legalized gambling. Seattle is where I'm from, or where I live now. I'm not from here. But I've lived here longer than I lived where I was from. So, you tell me. But yes, this is where I live now. I live in Seattle. And gambling used to be legal. It's no longer legal. So you can gamble, but if you want to gamble on sports or poker or anything, you have to deal with the tribes. You have to go and deal with Indian tribes, Native American. Can we say Indian? Native American tribes, and you actually have to go. Now you got to realize I'm from Seattle. If you look on the map, Seattle, Washington, what you will see is that we're very far on the Pacific. Let's see, Washington in United States. Take a look at where we are here, folks. Washington. This is the map of the United States, obviously. I know you're not stupid. And see, this is where I live, right here on the tip here. Right here, this is Canada above us, and there's a lot of Native American and a lot of the business that comes with gambling. If you want to sports gamble online, you have to go, listen to this, you may not know this. If you want to sports gamble online in Washington State, you have to go, not DC, Washington State. I'm annoying myself. You have to go to a casino that is run by Native American, a Native American casino. I think they're all Native American. You have to go on the property of the casino and go online at the casino. That's the only way that you can sports bet. If you want to, and I believe it's the same way with collecting your winnings, you have to go on premises. Now, I live in Seattle. I live in Lake City, which is here's my address, and here's my zip code. Why don't I just tell them? Look at this. If they really wanted to find out, they could find out. Not that I want them to. So here we go. Let's get back. This might be one of the last hands we play here. I like the idea of playing a 9-10. We're kind of struggling here anyway. Why not give it a final push? Ladies and gentlemen, 9-10. Not even suited. It's a ballsy hand to play. But a good hand to play. Why not? And we're going to need something here. We're going to need a few things to happen here. We're looking for an 8, of course. We need an 8. Gonna need an 8 now. Please, please 8. Hard 8. I 8. Oh, you 8 1 2. And we don't get the 8, we get a 5. We're definitely gonna get booted out of this game, which is fine. So the gambling thing in Seattle, yeah, so we stopped gambling because you can't, which is probably good. But the craze of Texas Hold'em was so huge back then, and it was because of this movie. It was because of Rounders. And this character was one of the big reasons why it was such a success. This character was over the top. Teddy KGB. This guy would eat an Oreo. He would see this right here. Wait, let's see if we can get a better picture of it. So he's pointing to the cards here. This is a big moment in the movie. You're seeing this here. He's basically, he's a Russian mob guy playing an illegal game in a card room for a lot of chips here. A lot of money. A lot of things happen in this movie that took us to this scene. But this guy right here, Teddy KGB, they should make a movie about Teddy KGB. They should make a movie. If you're a scriptwriter, that's the guy. Make a movie about Teddy KGB. Or if you're going to do Rounders 2, make the movie around that guy. You could still bring Matt Damon because he's not like he was anymore. He was like this, again, good-looking, cute guy. Everybody loved him. Him and Ben Affleck, were these hot. Oh my God, they're so hot, right? And so the movie was really about Matt Damon, but it was such a good movie, surprisingly. Because I think people were surprised how good that movie really was. It had some good actors in it. I think you want to make this guy the central character. And there, I gave away my idea. I can't say much more because I don't want to give it all away. Actually, I don't have any more. That was just my idea. It was off the top of my head. We're going to try to play one more game here because we got to redeem ourselves. Ourselves? Ourself. I need to redeem myself. Okay. Yeah. I like the English. I think, look, it's important to take the English language and blend it up a little bit. Do you put an S on the word breasts? Breastises? It's okay to do that. Go for it. Have fun. It's English. This is going to be it. This is going to be the final game here. I'm excited about it. And it's a good way to go. Usually when we play this game, we'll do like a bonus game, which is a different game than poker. We might do that. We might not. It really depends on how I feel after this game here. This is what it's all about right here. I like this. I really like this table. Very cool table. So we're looking good with kings. We're going to go about 19K. We're going to already jump out of the gate aggressively. I think that's a semi-aggressive bet. That's not really aggressive. That's aggressive. Yeah, these guys are playing aggressively. I'm going to raise the stakes to 58. You guys want to play? Let's play. Come on. Okay, raise it to... I'm going to go all in here. Why not, right? What could they have? Jacks? We have king queen, which is better than king. Oh, they have king 8. They have 2 pair. Well, a queen. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There's the queen. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. And there we go. We are in this thing. That's how you play the game. You have to gamble. I will explain why I think that was a great... I'm not going to explain it. I'll just say it. Because I've been explaining things today, and the stories have gotten quite long. That was a good hand to play because you had king, queen. You had a high kicker with the king. It was a good play. Very good play. Nice. And we took 2 people out. I think we took... Did we take 2 people out with that one? That was huge. Yeah, that was pretty big. Yeah. We'll stay in this hand. Try to stay in the hand. We'll see what happens here. This guy's betting soft. I'm going to stay in this because I got a flush draw here. Okay, it didn't hit the flush. I didn't hit anything, actually. I'm going to go ahead and fold now and just show that I had a little something, something. And they were moving with they probably had something else, too, I would imagine. So again, 9-10. Antes are low. We could jump in here. 9-10. Need a jack here. Looking for a jack. This guy's really betting a lot. It's kind of annoying. But if I hit the jack, I didn't hit the jack. But if I did, that would have been sweet. And he's got the queen. That was the only way I could have beat. Oh, I would have lost anyway, huh? Wow. Okay, that guy's on fire. That guy is on fire. Penguin on fire. It's like, imagine you go to the North Pole and you see all these penguins running around, and then there's one penguin literally on fire. That's what we're facing today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that guy folded, actually. We're playing a guy named Chipholder, who is betting 56. It's a very lot of money for me to bet with virtually nothing, really. Good fold. Looking good. Looking good. I'd like to limp into this one. I think I'm using that term correctly. I want to make something clear. I do play a lot of poker, but I'm not a guy that goes and plays. I'm not a tech. I don't go to like the World Series of Poker. I don't 100% understand all of or use or understand all of the lingo. But I think what I did there is limped in. I limped into the hand. I've got nothing. He's got probably nothing too. But he's got more than I've got. He's got a pair of fours. And this is the game. And I would like to take this time to call out one more time. Boston Bonanza. Get your ass in this fucking game. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Look, I'm a big fan, dude. I love you. You're one of the people that follows me on Twitch. You're the one that told me you wanted to play. Let's go. Get your ass at the table. Let's go. Come on. Let's move it. Move it. That's kind of like sort of my security personality. Kind of like, let's go, move it, let's go. Come on, you guys, gotta get out of here. I'm just pushing people around at the fucking poker table. I only talk like that as a security guard when people really are just like, they do need to go. And you do need to talk to people like that sometimes. Let's go. Nope, let's go. Hey, can I just stay for like another 5 minutes? You know, meanwhile, I've been sitting here for 45 minutes and smoking crack and being a fucking smoking really hard drugs and sitting here in my own shit and being a fucking, yelling and screaming and being weird. Can I just stay for another 5 minutes? No, get your fucking ass on. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, being a security guard, man, you want to talk about ruining your mood. Like, you've got to be able, we were talking earlier about, like, people say, like, because people do come up to me quite a bit. It hasn't happened a lot lately, but a lot of times, in my life, in my career, people have come up to me a lot. How can I be a guard? What can I do to do it? Like, well, I want to do it too. They see something about me, they go, hey, that guy does it, I can do it too. Fine, whatever. It sort of offends me a little bit that people feel that way. But look, if that's how you feel, cool. One time, a guy I was friends with, I'm not friends with this guy anymore. The guy said to me, if you can do it, I can do it. And I just felt a little offended by that. There's no first of all, it's not true. And second of all, why would you say that to somebody's face? Why would you do that? It's a hurtful thing to say. You could do it, I can do it. It wasn't said in a nice way. It was said in a negative way. Let's face it. Yeah, if you want to be a security guard, it's not the nicest. You got to be ready to talk to people in a way that is, it's like a little, it can be very, it can change your mood, man. It changes your mood. You gotta be ready to, like... Shit ain't sweet. Let's put it that way. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going all in with aces. Good luck. We have aces. And basically we beat a pair of tens. I don't think there's anything he could really do. I think we got this one. And that's gonna GG's. Okay, good job. He had a good hand, it just wasn't what I had. Like, that's basically the nuts is what they call that. Or what do they call that? Bullets? Is that what they call it? Bullets? Aces? We actually had a straight here, but, you know, 10-3 is not a hand I would play normally, so I don't regret it or anything. But if we would have played this 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But yeah, man, like, I get like some time off, you know, I get 4 days, and I'll stream, and I'll get myself together, and then spit on my boots, body, boom, right? Whatever, you know. And then I go to work on Friday, and the first thing you're ready for is to deal with having to deal with somebody who you got to move. You got to talk to people. What are you doing here? Guy's drugged out of his head. He's just staring like this. And he's in people's way. He's in the middle of a parking lot, let's say. And he's just standing there. People are trying to drive by the guy. And that's the first thing you deal with when you get there. It's like, it's a mood changer. Like, you got to be ready to just be like, oh, fuck this shit. I remember I won't get into where I work, so I'll never do that. I'll never say the name of the company so that I want to try to keep my job here. But, I went into work last week, and the first thing I dealt with was somebody who locked themselves in a bathroom, and they had... Oh, I want to play this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not worth it. It's not worth this, but... Oh, I wanted to play that, though. I wanted to play that. So I go to work, and first thing I do is I check the bathrooms, and one of the bathrooms is occupied. And I go, how long has it been occupied? I'll do a little like asking questions, and I notice 10 minutes goes by, 15 minutes goes by, nobody's coming out of there. And that's one of my jobs, is to make sure we don't have vagrants. That's a nice way of saying it. People that just come to use the bathroom so they can shoot up, so they can do drugs, so they can do weird things in there. And so my job is to make sure that they don't. And basically, it's not only for the bathrooms, it's to make sure people don't die. So we go, first thing happens, I get to the shift, first thing, bathrooms, somebody's in there, we don't know what's going on. 15 minutes go by, there's a rule, if it's like 15 minutes, we check up on it, go to the manager, we need to get into the bathroom, okay? Let's give it another 5 minutes, you got it, I'm with you. 5 minutes goes by, person doesn't leave the bathroom. Take the manager with me, go to the bathroom. He unlocks the bathroom door. I'm behind him videotaping it. There's a guy on the floor, like passed out in an Indian style. He's sitting in Indian style with his arms like this, just not responding. I'm screaming at him. Get up! Nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have queens on the board. We have queens on the board. Does he have queens? Possibly. I think he does have queens, actually. I'm going to check this one. Oh, he did not. Nice try, penguin. Nice try, penguin. Cute. Very cute. So I'll get back to the story. I just want to really focus here. So we have the high card here. We're also on a straight draw, or a flush draw rather. I'm going to bet big. It's a big bet for big people in big positions. This guy's... Okay, now we're in a really good shape here. We're going to try to take this guy out. So we're going to bet big here. He's going to go in. He's got king jack. What can he do? Queen? He can't do anything, I don't think. I think we got him. And we lose another player. And we get closer to our goal, which is to win this entire thing here. I want this real bad. It's all about this moment. It's all about this moment, ladies and gentlemen. All about it. So we're gonna let these guys play this one, I think. Wait, hold on. 5-3? No. Let them play. Let them play. Let them play. Maybe they'll take each other out. That's the hope. That's the hope. We had a pair of threes, but this was not... I don't think this was a good hand to play, actually. So where were we? We had a guy... the first thing that we dealt with was a guy possibly ODing, right? We're not giving away where we work. We're not giving away where we, anything. Name of the place, name of the company, none of it. 9-10 jack queen. We need a king here or an 8. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. What do you got? Oh, look at that. Look at that. What a nice... Listen, that's a big hand. That player needed that. That penguin needed that. That penguin is not on fire. That penguin's not on fire. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a big one here. That's a big card for us. We're going to try to take this guy out. He's going for the flush. He needs a diamond or a king, apparently. And he did get the king! He got the king! What a game! What a game! That was a big hand. That was a really nice hand, actually. I mean, you can't help but admire that. And this guy's going to be, hopefully, all three of us here are fighting for that top spot. So, nothing's guaranteed in life, they say. So it looks like it's just going to be a grind to get both of these guys out of here. It's just me and the penguin now. Let's see what he's got. I was going to say he has a 7. And he does have a 7. And guess what? Dan L is back in this shit. I mean, 354 that's a nice win, penguin. Let these two guys play it out. The problem now is at this point in the game for the penguin, the problem is that he really is down. He's really kind of got to get... This is probably it for him. I mean... Oh, he's looking good. He's got 7s. But the flush comes. Nice try. This is a game... This is a very, very, very good game here. Two ballers. 2 top players. 2 guys or girl, whatever that person is, that have seen this thing through. We've both been through this thing together. We've seen each other win. We've seen each other lose. Oh no, you had something though. You're not showing me the other card. There's something you had there. I'm sure of it. We're gonna fold this hand here, and we don't want to have too many. You know, we want to try to. But the thing is, now that this is heads up, we could play in a majority of these hands. And I'm just gonna go ahead and throw all my chips on the table. That was a good. That's how you got to do it. Sometimes you got to fucking press the issue. I had you probably. A queen. Ooh, another big one. We're going to go all in with 4s. Chip holders weighing it. They might go in on this. No, they want... See, the thing is, like, chip holder, this player next to me, they want to win. They don't want to just throw all their chips on the table. Maybe now they will. Maybe they get that right hand. But I'm gonna challenge them. I'm testing. You know, how bad do you want it? See what I'm saying? I'm gonna make you throw everything on it. Sometimes, not this time. He goes all in. This time, you probably have something good. So I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, he had something good that time. Yeah, they want this game. They're not just going to throw their, you know, their luck, let's say. They're not going to lead with their luck. You can lead a horse to water, but if a horse has a fucking ace king, he's going to win every time. Isn't that how the saying goes? You can lead a horse to water, but if he has an ace king... All right. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 7s and 3s. I mean, look, at this stage of the game, 400K is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. That's a lot. That's a big pot. Ace 9. He goes all in. I like it. I like the balls on both guys. He's got a 10. This is not good for us, but I mean, what'll happen here if he wins? Hold on. Oh, we get the flush. Very lucky. What a beautiful ending. Just kind of the way that game was going anyway. Very nice ending. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for Old Van Pebble. As a matter of fact, it's going to do it for the poker portion. What I like to do is, I like to play. That was a beautiful thing. In fact, what I'd like to show people, a little bit more before we get into the bonus game today. We do like to play a bonus game in our streams. Gives people a little more time to just... Sometimes, you know, I like to think of my streams as background. And if that's all I am, that's great. If I'm a part of your background noise where you're doing what you're doing on your computer, let's say, or maybe you're playing on your console and you want to like listen to something while you're doing it, if I'm the background, I love it. I have no problem with that. But I would like to show people before we get into the bonus game, which you could put on your background, for your background. This is a really, really sweet website. It's called HC Poker. They're not paying me to say this. It's a free game. There are gambling themes to it, but it's not, I mean, obviously it's gambling game, right? But it's not real money. You can spend money, which I never do. But sometimes, like, there's a store, and there's gems, there's tickets. I don't know this enter code thing. You know, they give you chips every day. You get a free 1,000,000 chips. And you also, depending on how much money or what your rank is, like my rank is pretty high. My XP is whatever they say here is XP 2009 3146. Basically, my rank is like I'm an expert, right? I've been playing a long time. I've built my rank up, and I get chips given to me every. There's a time thing where they give you like collecting chips. So you get this and you get that. It's like they're always giving you free chips. So even if you're a gambler who just bets all his chips, you don't ever have to spend money on this site. And this is some of the stuff you can do here. You can, this is how you would actually spend real money. A lot of times people are spending money because they maybe they want chips, but like a lot of times it's because they want characters. So like they give you like avatar characters here. So like you look here, like this is Killer Bee, which I like because it's just ambiguous. It's ambiguous, not ambiguous. Where it's just like an insect, which I think looks cool. Some of these are like kind of intense. Some of them are like kind of like little, like this is kind of a cool one actually. Some of these are like, this one's I think is a good one. That's a weird one. Some of them are a little corny, or like, that's not corny, but like this one, like who wants to be, I don't want to be this one. It's annoying. Like, Donkey is like a jackass. Why do you want to be a jackass? But anyway, that's why people, because they wanted like, they want more characters, so they feel like I'll spend money and then I'll get a really good. I'll go to the store, I'll buy a bunch of gems. Let's say you spend $100 in this game, which I would not recommend doing. Don't do it. See, already this game will probably be like, why would we want to sponsor you? Look, if you want to sponsor me, I'll tell people to buy the chips, all right? But I'm saying don't waste your money. But if you got like 18,000 gems, you could buy a couple of these ultra chests. And probably, I'm guessing if you bought the ultra chest, there's probably some really cool characters in there. The problem, I have no problem with this game. But there are a lot of things that I'd love to own. A lot of these characters, I'd love to own this. Look at that. The Gold Priest is so cool. But I feel like in order to get that, you really have to be lucky. And I just haven't got lucky. Like, even this guy would be fucking cool. Look at that. Dude, look at this one. That is fucking great. This guy's cool. I mean, dude, look at this one. That's fucking cool as shit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is the game. Here's my collection of stuff that I have here. My decks. Here, let's do a different deck, actually. Let's do... Oh, we don't own those. Oh, I see this really... I don't own any decks, which is annoying. I don't get into the game that much where it's like emotes and shit like that. I don't fuck with that. The only thing I really care about is my avatars. Ladies and gentlemen, we did a great job. I'm very proud of us for doing that. That's called following through. You lost a couple games, no big deal. You get back into it. We're going to play a game that is called Cats Organized Neatly. This is a puzzle game. It's a relaxing game, and it is a bonus stream game. If you've made it this far with me in the stream, you're just using me as background. You're using me as a background noise, and you know what? I'm okay with that. I really am. So, ladies and gentlemen, the puzzles only get harder from here on out. We've solved 47 puzzles. This is the 48th cat puzzle. It's a cute game. And I always enjoy it. A few things I enjoy about this game. Number one, obviously the puzzle aspect of the game is fantastic. I love puzzles. I'm a huge puzzle guy. Not everybody is into puzzles like I am. I love puzzles. So this is a big deal. This game is a big deal to me. It's a really big deal, and I don't want you to ruin it. Please don't ruin this game for me. Just kidding. Also, the thing about this game I really like a lot is the music. The music is so relaxing. which is another reason why I play this game. It's very relaxing. I used to play this game before I'd go to work, but I felt like it wasn't giving me enough, like it was too relaxing, and I didn't want to be, like I said, I need to kind of be ready before I go to work. I need to be ready for someone to OD or something. Like, luckily I don't have to do I don't have to do CPR. I'm not certified. I was thinking about getting certified, but there's a lot of pressure when you're dealing with like ODs and stuff. There's a lot that goes into it, and I'm not sure I really want to do that aspect of it. However, I want to be, if there's a possibility that I'm going to run into somebody who's ODing, I don't want to be super like, play this game, I'm super relaxed, and then somebody's like OD. It's too intense. It's like a Quentin Tarantino movie. It's like, wait a minute, she's fucking dying, man? What are you talking about? Hit her! Hit! You know what I mean? It's like, I don't need, like, it's very intense, dude. Very intense. Going from one extreme to another. By the way, Pulp Fiction is the best movie he ever did. I don't think he'll ever do better than that, to be honest. I've said my piece there. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I kind of like the idea of this. Oh, that seems to work too, though. Bum 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. That's another thing I like about this game is you can sing to it. This is a tough one, though. This is not an easy one. Interesting, huh? Look at this. Ba 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 bum bum bum. Look at this guy. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Yes, he is. You're a big boy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a big boy. You a big boy. It's going from like cute cat guy to like serial killer vibes, like just like that. It just twisted itself into a sickness. Sick fuck. You sick fuck. Like somebody enters a scene, the police guy is called into a scene, right? And like the police are at the door, he gets out of his car, he's like smokes his cigarette, right? Are you with me? And he takes a cigarette, he fucking throws it down, and there's like, you can see flash bulbs in the house, right? People are taking pictures. There's like a police line right in front of the house. Take your cigarette, you throw it down, you cross the police line. There's a couple cops there. How you doing, sir? Good. You? It's ugly. Okay. We'll see. Yeah, get ready, man. I spoiled my dinner. What'd you have for dinner tonight? Spaghetti. Oh yeah, I thought I saw something out there on the sidewalk. Good luck, Sarge. Right? You walk in the fucking house, and all of a sudden you hear this. You sick fuck. And it's me, because I look at the scene and there's like a dead body. Death. There's like 10 dead bodies, and they're all like on the wall. Somebody took the bodies and like did artwork with them against the wall. It's so gross. Alright, let's stop. It was fun when I was talking about like the police stuff, but when it got to like the actually serial killing is not. This is gonna be a bold statement. Are you ready? I might want to clip this. Serial killers suck. It's actually not fun. It's like there's no... Obviously catching a serial killer is cool. It makes for a good movie. But it's a bummer. It bums everybody out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, guy? Hey, guy. serial killer thing's bumming everybody out, guy. You know what I mean, guy? Hey, guy. If you're like, I just want to say this, I don't want kids watching this, but if you're like a person that has, like, you're kind of youngish, maybe you're in your 20s or something, that's adult aged, and like you have a stepfather and he calls you bud, get out of there. Move out of... Nothing good can come from someone calling you bud. They don't respect you. They're speaking to you disrespectfully. If somebody calls you bud, people haven't called me bud in a very long time, and that's because I don't talk to people that call me bud. If you call me bud, I'll let it go for a little bit, but I'm almost guaranteed to avoid you 100% because you don't respect people if you're calling them bud. You're a fucking retard. If you call people bud, you're an idiot. Nobody talks like that. Nobody respectfully, professionally, on any awesome level of humanity, nobody talks to anybody like that. It's like a downward way of speaking to someone. It's like earlier I called somebody a vagrant. The lower version of that is saying they're homeless. You see what I'm saying? There's levels, there's ways of talking. And if somebody can't raise their level, I know this is just me. Probably people are going, who cares? Bud, what's the big deal? Bud, who cares if I'm just saying that's how I feel. 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 Okay. Look, I mean, there's a lot of energy in these streams, okay? All right, let's see if we can really What are the tough spots? The corners spots are tough. We don't really have, like, anything that really, like... This guy does a good job taking corners. And then maybe what you do is you come in here with this guy. Hold on, let's see what this guy can do. The problem you're going to have here is this little thing here. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a real problem, actually. I don't know what you do there because you don't have anything. This guy doesn't do it. Nobody really does anything there. I'm afraid it just doesn't really work out. You'd almost be better off doing something like this. Where, okay, now you're cutting off the corners. That's interesting. Right? Now you have me now. You had me at meow. Okay, this is going to be a problem too. So maybe we could do something like this. And then what do we do from here? This actually is interesting because you're covering excuse me, massive corners. Could you do it from here? Not that way. I think you're going to have to figure something out with... Oh, come here. All right. That's what we were trying to do before, right? Okay. What about this guy? No. This guy? Da da badla 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 bop 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 bop. Yep. Ba da bop ba da ba da da bop. Da boo doo 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 doo. It's good music to riff to, also. Let me see if I can turn the music up a little bit. Can we do... I would love to turn the music up, but... Alright. Let's see what we can do. We can do it. Yes, we can do it. This is the closest we've come since we've been here. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at it. Boom, boom, boom. I think now we're dealing here with... I mean, we could be really close, actually, right now. We could be. Like, what if we are? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Honestly, like, what I like about streaming is it gives me a chance to be really obnoxious, because I'm not even like this in public. Like, when I'm around people, I'm very respectful, very nice. I don't go out of my way to act like a jack-off. I go out of my way to be a jack-off in these streams. But you should be able to do that. This is good, I think. I think we're doing something special. Let's see. That's kind of interesting. Kind of. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we are so close. Wow, look at that. That's really close. That's really close. Close. He's close. This guy is close. He's close. What if we move everything down a little bit? What about that? It seems like we're very close. Very close. Da-da-da-da. Put on your toast. Take some toast. Butter your toast. You're very close. Oh, why don't we chop his head off? Chop his head off. You better come in. You better get in there. Get in there right now. I thought maybe that would work. It's like, what if I just tell him to get in there? See, this is where being a security guard doesn't help you. Because if I was a security guard and I saw that I needed this space filled, I'd go, excuse me, hey, how are you? This is really how I would do it. And I'm not trying to put, I mean, I realize I'm being recorded, so there's pressure and there's always this takeaway sincerity because of that. Okay. But this is me being as real as I can right here, right now. I'm a security guard. I'm trying to get this cat to fit into the puzzle. Here we go. Get myself ready. I walk up to the cat. Hi, how are you? Good. You looking good today. Your fur looks great and shiny. What am I doing here? That's a great question. I need you to get into the spaces here. You're sitting on the side, and I need you to sit here. No, please. Please? 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 Okay. End scene. What do we do here, guys? 5. It's really, really close. Let's see if we move this guy there, this guy here. Or let's take a look at things here. Bada bada bing bang. Bada bada bang. Yeah. Okay, what if we did something like this where we kind of move him and then we get this guy. Meow. Yeah, da, 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 da. Look how close we are. We're so close. We're really close. But close doesn't count with cats. It only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Horseshoes and hand grenades. It doesn't count in cats. It doesn't count in cats. What if I move this? Okay. Right. Got it. See, the thing is, like, you could do a little thing with these guys. Where, like, these guys do the... No, that's not gonna work either. This is a tough one. But these puzzles are tough now because we've been playing this game for a long time. This is pretty good. So, I think we sort of started doing this at the beginning. And it's interesting because... Let me see how we're doing on time here. Because I think I got a little bit... I feel like I'm happy with my progress here. I really am. I couldn't be happier. Let's see if we can let's see if we can solve this puzzle. Excuse me, pardon me. The problem we're gonna have is this edge. The edge is a problem because these guys are relatively flat. How about... Okay, wait. Like that you could do there. Look at that. Would you look at that? Would you take a look at that? Take a look at that. There's a bunch of cats. Crazy, 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 crazy cats. Cats, they're cats. They're crazy cats. And then you go like this. Love it. It's fun, man. This is another great game. Again, like, since we, you know, basically I like to be able to give people some ideas of what games to, like, check out. This is a great one. It may not be the best streamable game, but if you're just a person that's looking for a game that's, like, really cool, chill, this game is fantastic. It's called Cats Organized Neatly. Oh, that was a nice play. Oh. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Yabba dabba doom. Dang da dang 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 dang. Yabba dabba ding dang. Ding dang. Ding dang dooby doo. You know, and it's fun and you can sing along. You can make up your own little scat. You know what you could do a cat scat. Skiddly scaddly skiddly daddly doo. That's a cat scat. Cat scat. Scat scat. Blah blah. I'm a scat man. Scat. Scatty cat. Bap bap. What about something like this where you turn this guy? Very interesting. So what's the real story here? Let's just... where are we? What have we realized? That we're having trouble with edges, right? So what if we cut out the edge? In other words, we do like sort of cutting out edges here. Like, obviously this is all really good. Like, this cat here could take up this entire thing here. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. We go like this. Are you a big boy? Are you a big boy? Wait a second. Oh, interesting. Is it though? Ooh. Oh, guys, we're getting so close, man. Ooh. Ba-da-dee-da-da. Yeah, 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 ba 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 ba, yeah, ba 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 ba. Cat scat scalliat splat skrat skradadat skratatatat. And then I think that's gonna do it. I don't know what else to do, and we come, guys. We are so close. This is really good. This is a really good effort. It really is. It's really good. Let's see. What can we do to get these spaces closer together here? What could we do? How can we move it around so we're not destroying the order? We have a nice order here. So bring the spaces closer together. This is the part where I completely shut up because I'm really trying. Somebody watching this is like, yeah, it's my favorite part. Shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of shit. Well, I don't like your attitude, and I don't like your language either, quite frankly. Bud. See? That's why if you say bud, it fucking sucks, right? How did that feel? Did that feel good? It felt like shit, didn't it? You felt like shit. You feel like shit, shitty, shit. I like the word shit a lot. Shit. I like that word. It's a good word. It's not a shit word at all. It's a good word. The idea from the beginning, or from like where we kind of felt like we were making ground, is the understanding that the angles are what's causing us trouble. In other words, that's an angle, you know, that's like an edge. I'm saying angle, I mean edge, actually. If you can, you want to try to eliminate some of these edges. Like, for example, just you try to do something with the edges with these guys that are edgy. Like, that's edgy. And this is edgy as well. Like, if you could do something with that somehow. I don't know, but if you can somehow work that out. I don't know if you can, how you can do that, though. It's very tricky. Once you use these pieces, it's like, okay, well, you've used your edge pieces, now you're fucked. Now you're fucking you're shit out of luck. Shit. So this is a great piece for that, right? It really is good. Because it gets you out of this. Like, what do you do? Boom. He goes there. This guy, I feel like you could possibly do something like this. And maybe it's so close now. We're doing good. But it's again, this edge is what's fucking us over here. Unless you go big there. And then what do you do though? That edge, man, I'm telling you. This is good though. If you put a big piece where the edge is, that might do something for you. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. There's something interesting there. So anyway, big thing happening, most likely today. Card opening. Basketball cards. Not Pokemon, but I just couldn't do it. I can't get myself to do the Pokemon. I don't care about it. I don't care about Pokemon. I just don't care about Pokemon. Pokimane I care about. I care about her very much. I love her. I'm kidding. No, but if we were talking about opening Pokimane's legs, let's say. Sorry. Like if Pokimane wanted to like open her heart and tell me what how she felt about things, then I care. I'll open that right up. I'll open up those cards. You give me some Pokimane cards. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it. I don't know what to do here. And here's the menu or the meow. All right, so we didn't solve it. You know, that's the best way to end is solving it. Just like finishing a stream and going, I don't care, I'm done. I have had a lot of those streams where you just do that. It does feel abrupt, but I'm going to say we gave it a go there. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for watching the stream. Here's what I'm going to do. I'd like to thank everybody for coming. And I'm going to play this music while I do my advertisement. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the advertisement for the channel and for all my social media.
It's a very common use case where we have a data analyst. He's part of, his name is Bob.
Good.
He's part of a retail organization.
Oh, that Bob.
Okay. You know what's interesting about this? Actually, now we can kind of use this and we can actually talk about this is cool. You get, so on Twitch, the front page, there's this thing called, I think it's called the front page. And this is the spot, man. They put you here in the middle. Everybody sees you. The first thing they see. First thing they
this
see
is the home page. I'm gonna select
is the home page. It's a big deal. Everybody in the Twitch world knows if you get this front page, it's the first thing that people automatically see. It's a good way to get. It's a good way to. It's like a big deal. For people that are growing, it's like a big deal. For people that are growing, it's like a big deal. That are growing, for people that are growing, it's like a big deal. People that are growing, people that are growing, people that are growing, that are growing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's end the stream right now. My name is Van Pebble on X, right? My name is Van Pebble. But the only place where my name is my name is on PayPal. If you feel like, you know what, I want to give money to this guy. He's cool. Or, like, I only want you to give me money if you have it to give or if you feel good about it. I don't want your pity. So if you're good, like, he needs it. I have a job. Thank you very much. Or if you really want to get back at me, you can send me like $1,000. This is how you get me. And you go, this is for you, you beggar, right? You type in, because you can do, like, if you send money, let's say you're sending money on PayPal, you can send money, right? You'd have to log in and stuff. But you can send money to somebody, and then you can send a message while you're sending the money, and you can say, hey, I know you need this, you little pansy. You could make fun of me. You're a baby. This is money for a little baby. Why don't you go get some baby food and diapers, you little baby? And then, you know how you really get back at me? You want to get back at Van Pebble? Send me like $2,000, and then send a really insulting message. That'll get me back. So you could do that by going to @ThomasPaulvino. That's at PayPal. And ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble is also on YouTube. We picked up another subscriber. We need more subscribers on this channel, and I think we deserve it. I think this channel is worthy of a subscribe. I only subscribe to people that I feel are generating and creating constantly, because those are the channels that I think are worth it. And there's a blue check, like this person, Drip. I'm going to unsubscribe, and the only reason I'm doing it is because you have nothing on your channel. But I have a lot of respect for Drip, because Drip was one of the people that subscribed recently to my channel. So don't take this the wrong way, buddy, but you have nothing going on. I'm not going to subscribe. That's maybe a negative way to make a point, but all these people here, and I have a lot of people that I've subscribed to, they're all content creators. And that's what I am. And I think that if you want a guy that's going to constantly deliver and bring it every fucking time, not only are we bringing good content, I mean, we're giving the best of what we got here. But not only that, we're definitely doing that. But we're also giving you the actual content. If you look at that 259 videos, by the way, it's about to be 300, I'm sorry, how do you count? 260. That's right. Isn't that funny? All right, never mind. But anyway, I was thinking of a clock and it's 60. Anyway, it's embarrassing. But look, 259 videos. It's about to be 260, right? Every video is at least an hour long, for the most part. This one, we actually help a cat that has cancer. This is a minute-long video that we did because we wanted to try to help that cat. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to tell you, this is really way too much now. We've said too much about this, but that's why we leave it at the end, so it's no big deal. You go ahead and subscribe to Van Pebble, and you know what I would say? Go watch some videos before you subscribe. Don't just subscribe because I said so. You look at that page and you tell me, is it worth subscribing? And if it is, subscribe to it. We really do appreciate it. And I would like to say this, finally. We have a nice stream coming up. It's either going to be today or tomorrow, where we open up cards on the stream. It's going to be at least a half hour, possibly longer. The strategy is to open the cards. We're going to try to do it in a way that is unique to maybe, or at least feels natural to us. And I think what we'll end up doing is keeping like a log of the cards that we open by going to like opening up a what do you call those, like notebook or whatever, where you can write things. And so we'll take some notes and write down and just keep a tab of all the cards that we open. So we'll probably do it. It'll probably be like this. We'll get a deck of cards. We'll open a deck. Let's say there's 9 cards in there. Great. Each card we'll look at, we'll make a big deal about it. And then we'll go and look at the value of that card. How much is that card worth? Then we'll type in the name of the person of the card. Let's say it's Luka Doncic. It's worth $2. We'll type $2 next to it, and we'll go type in the rest of the cards, and then we'll open up another pack. That's probably how we'll end up doing it. I'm very excited about that because it's so different than what I've ever done, and I'm always just trying to be unique on this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the stream. Again, we played 2 games today that I would recommend to anybody. This game costs money, but HT Poker is free, and if you want Cats Organized Neatly, I'm sure it's very cheap. It's a great game, and you know, you're helping support these smaller gamer people. It's $1.49. It's super fun, it's super cute, super funny. And it looks like they have a paper edition? What? Oh, like literally you could just like buy the paper. Oh, this is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Okay, so I'm gonna buy the paper edition. Yeah, it's 99 cents for that. And ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching the stream. Have a good day. We'll talk to you later. We will be streaming again today, at least one other time, maybe twice. If we do the card packs, probably 2. Then we're going to play another gamer stream, and then we're going to do this card pack stream, which is either, it just depends on whether the thing gets delivered, which is why we're grateful that Amazon is being boycotted by certain people, because I think that means that we're going to get the people that are like not boycotting will be prioritized. Their packages will be prioritized, and the one thing I like is a prioritized package, if you know what I mean. Guys, that's it. We gave everything we had today, every dumb joke. We had so much fun. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Enjoy the music, will you? Just enjoy the music for a second. Can we just enjoy it? This is clearly one of the earlier puzzles. Yeah, level 22. Yeah, I remember those days. I remember those level 22 days. How many levels are there? Oh, dude, there's so many levels. Should we take a look at the level we're on? We're like on level 40 something, right? Is this the one? No, this one, it might be this one actually. This might be the one. Oh, look at that. It's okay, I won't remember this anyway. Oh, that's nice. Look at that, he did it. How close was I? Not really that close. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Have a great day. We'll talk to you next time. Peace.